Everybody, oh my God, I've been crying and coughing. Everybody that comes in the building, smash that like button. I know that this case is about to get real messy. And a lot of other people in the industry, it's about to get exposed. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Kim Kardashian, and it's too late now to say sorry. Cause I'm missing more of your body. Caitlyn Jenner, is it too late now to say sorry? Kris Jenner, y'all all are being exposed. And Justin Bieber said it's too late to say sorry. It is too late now to say sorry. Because I'm missing more than just your freak off. Is it too late now to say sorry? Because I know that y'all had to turn me out. And now it's too late to say sorry now. Everybody that comes in the building, smash that like button immediately. Because we are now surviving the Kardashians. And this is pure stone cold survival. Y'all know that that family is thrown off. You know that it's a household full of freaks. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck freaks coming out at night. Them freaks come out in the daytime. They come out in the evening. Pure survival. And anybody who dealt with the Kardashians is going through all kinds of mental problems, motherfucking trauma. You know what I mean? Running around, they believe that slavery was a choice. I'm talking about getting on drugs. Kimberly, you and your mother are disgraced. You know what I mean? Shout out to Valerie in the building. Valerie just hit that super chat. Kim Kardashian and Kris Kardashian is on a run right now. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to get their passports. They're trying to keep from their passports getting confiscated like how they did Diddy Glover and the rest of his family. Now we all sitting here laughing. Oh, Diddy is under horrible conditions in jail. Pure survival. But we must think about the other sick individuals that was on them Diddy Glover tapes. And I told y'all that Diddy Glover was going to tell. Kim Kardashian, you and the fake tits. You didn't think that he was going to tell on you? Pure survival. You got freak off tapes all the way back in the day with motherfucker Ray J. You know what I'm saying? So it's not hard to believe that you and your mother, Kris Jenner, I ain't even going to front, Kris Jenner, all the surgery you get done to try to make yourself look like Madonna young, pure survival. Madonna is like, I think 2,700 something years old, and she still make herself look young. That's what the money do. But you are really, really old and ancient. You know what I'm saying? And that vagina done been through all kinds of hell. Pure survival, and gave a lot of men a lot of hell. Your daughter act just like you. And they're saying allegedly the tapes that Diddy Glover turned over to the feds, Justin Bieber was only like 15, 16 years old. Pure survival. 15, 16 years old. And you see how mentally traumatized Justin Bieber is. He was just celebrating a 6-year anniversary with his wife. Pure survival. Knowing goddamn well that he's been taken advantage of. His cheeks was clapped by motherfucking Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? And that you, Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner, supposed to be doing a three-way with Justin Bieber on these tapes when he was 16, 17 years old. Pure survival. This is a bombshell. You know what? I'm going to say allegedly. Allegedly, Kim Kardashian and motherfucking Kris Jenner is on there fucking sandwiching Justin Bieber and the fucking freak off. You know what I'm saying? And look how mentally traumatized Justin Bieber is. I don't want to make fun of Justin Bieber because he was a kid. You know what I mean? So of course he was gonna be thrown off. Pure survival. These two grown ass stink breath, dingling breath women all over that motherfucking boy. So of course he was traumatized. Pure survival. And he want us to feel like, oh, I'm happy, I got a wife. No, the boy was just going out with motherfucking Jaden Smith like 3 months ago. Him and Jaden Smith was just having a secret gay love affair. Pure survival. Do y'all just remember when Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith was just making love? You know what I'm saying? That's because of Kim Kardashian and motherfucker Kris Jenner and Diddy Glover turned that little boy out. Look at this motherfucker. If that boy is happily married, what the hell was he having an affair with Jaden Smith for back then? Will Smith's son, pure survival. Everybody's coming out on these tapes, sir. You know what I mean? That was in Diddy Glover's house. And the Kardashians, y'all at the top of the list. Pure survival. And I've been told you, Kim Kardashian, that sex tape you did with Ray J was awful. I'm like, your head game is terrible. If I was Ray J, I would have said, give me my motherfucking dingaling back. Give me my dingaling back. Hold on, wait a minute. Give me my dingaling back. Because you did an awful job. So I want to see what you did on them freak off tapes there. Hopefully you got a better updated sex fucking game. Because your sex game was terrible. One of the worst sex tapes I ever seen. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you and your mother took advantage of Justin Bieber when he was a young boy, I should have known. When Caitlyn, what's her name? Kris Jenner was in the kitchen and she was talking about, oh, do Justin Bieber got a crush on you? Laughing about this shit. You know what I'm saying? When the boy was underage. And I could tell Kim Kardashian, you and them little ass dingling suck lips, them lips is too little. You need to open that motherfucker up wider than that. Pure survival. You should have asked Diddy Glover, teach me how to open my mouth wide, because your shit is terrible. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm glad that it's all these other people getting exposed in the industry. I don't wanted this to be Diddy Glover in jail. Yes, we are happy and celebrating that Diddy Glover's in jail, but Kris Jenner, Kris Jenner and motherfucking Kim Kardashian, pure survival, they're going to be going to jail too. And watch how those motherfucking tits deflate. All that fake ass implants, oh, that's gonna look bad in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a shame what this boy went through, and the feds had to watch them tapes with that boy, his little ass pink little wiener, pure survival, 15, 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? Having to penetrate your old vampire ass and Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. You telling me that's not confusing? How is this boy allowing Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, to grind up on him? Everybody in the industry needs to be exposed. Pure survival. This is a lot of confusion. You know what I mean? I don't even blame Justin Bieber, because if him and Jaden Smith started going together, pure survival, they started going together a couple months ago, you still have to think Justin Bieber had a wife. Where did he get that kind of behavior from? You know what I'm saying? Diddy Glover. Diddy motherfucking Glover. And the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? Now they on a run. The Kardashians is on the motherfucking run. They done went and lawyered up, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But you see what happens with Diddy Glover, his lawyer, sitting there trying to blame the victims. You know what I'm saying? I thought that y'all was going to tell on Diddy Glover. Y'all waited too long. Y'all think that Diddy did not have no other footage? Like no other footage that the feds didn't find themselves? Yes, he did. Even his son said it. Diddy's son, the long little giraffe neck motherfucker, he said, you know what I'm saying, that they didn't search all of the mansions. They didn't search all of the mansions during survival. So Diddy still kept secret tapes himself, and he turned them over to the motherfucking feds because the niggas trying to get out. And I don't fucking blame them. You need to take the Kardashians down, that whole fucking family. You know what I'm talking about? And you know they turn motherfuckers out. You are the one, Kris Jenner, you the one who had the Ray J and your daughter's tape come out. Pure survival. You was the one that orchestrated that sex tape. So what makes me think that you didn't sit there and have a threesome with Justin Bieber? You know what I'm saying? Justin Bieber was young. He probably was like, all right, fuck it, I'm in the industry. These two motherfucking cougars is all up on me, breath stinking like dingaling. And he probably was like, all right, fuck it, it's going to help my career. We must stop all of these sick people in the industry. They must pay. Y'all got to smash that like button, guys. We are surviving the Kardashians. And here you go right here, Kris Jenner Here you go right here.
Oh
If
my
you
God,
want to
it
try
was
to deny
so.
it, you want to try to deny it. Look how you was sitting there all excited about how your daughter's talking about, oh, Justin Bieber, this and that. You wanted some of that pink peanut. You wanted some of that pink pecker too, didn't you? You did. Pure survival. And they got it on tape. Diddy's taking all of y'all down.
Kim, tell me about your photo shoot with Justin.
Oh my God, it was so much fun.
What shoot did you do?
I did a shoot in the Bahamas with Justin Bieber.
How old is Justin?
16. During the shoot, Justin said, "Oh, I have a nickname."
16 years old, and you got that little boy in the Bahamas making his pink pecker disappear. Pure survival. And now it's all coming back to haunt you, Kimberly. We are surviving Kimberly, and we are surviving her fake breast implants and her nasty, disgusting behavior. And you got it from your mother. Look how excited your mother is. I'm telling you, feds, go get them. Break into that freak off dungeon, the Kardashians freak off dungeon. Because Diddy Glover's going to make sure, I guarantee you, they're going to start, the feds is going to start running in other people's mansions. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody is trying to run right now and trying to get their Russell Simmons on. But it's going to be too late during survival. Because I know for a fact, if they run into the Kardashians fucking shit, it's going to be a lot of freaky shit. Whole lot of baby oil, whole lot of stank pussy, all kinds of shit in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have been that excited for when she said she went to the Bahamas with a fucking 16-year-old boy. You shouldn't have been excited. You seem like Miss Jenner. You look like you wanted to be there with Justin Bieber more than her. Pure survival.
Kim, tell me about your photo shoot with Justin.
Oh my God, it was so much fun.
What shoot did you do?
I did a shoot in the Bahamas with Justin Bieber.
How old is Justin?
16. During the shoot, Justin said, "Oh, I have a nickname for you." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Cougar."
Does he have a crush on you?
I have no idea.
Do you have a
Look, Justin Bieber called her a cougar. At the age of 15, he knew what the hell was going on, but he didn't know what was going on. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Justin Bieber told Kim Kardashian and looked at her motherfucking fake breasts and said, look, you are a cougar. Get them old nipples away from me. Pure survival. Take them Ray J nipples back out my face. Justin Bieber was trying to fight and survive. But imagine the person who had motherfucking Justin Bieber. Remember? Diddy Glover. Pure survival. Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's why they on a run right now. Because them tapes that Diddy still kept for himself. We've been talking about Diddy having the tapes on certain celebrities. And you know the feds don't care about the Kardashians. Pure survival. They ate more black penises than a little bit. So you know they don't care. The white men, they like, all them black peckers y'all done been sucking on, let them go to jail. You know what I'm saying? We treat them just like niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care about the Kardashians. You know what I mean? There's other people they're protecting. Like Clive Davis and all them other motherfuckers, pure survival. But the Kardashians, they like, y'all been traded on us for the niggas a long time ago. Y'all don't even like white penises. You know what I'm saying? But back then, y'all was taking every color. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that y'all did this to Justin Bieber, like I said, I knew it was inappropriate. The way she was all hyped. Does he got a crush on you? Fucking, what was her name? Jennifer, what was it? Kris Jenner? What you should have been saying to her, he's a little fucking boy, pure survival. You should not be going on no exotic Bahamas trip with that boy. I knew something happened back then. And you know Diddy was all for it. Oh, Justin, go ahead and get it, daddy. Oh, you can do it. And they saying that on the tape, Diddy Glover was supposed to have been recording, allegedly, a three-way with Kris Jenner and Justin Bieber. Pure survival. And you see that Justin Bieber is mentally traumatized. The boy felt like he got a wife and just cheated on his wife with Jaden Smith. Just like a month or two ago. Pure survival. But this proves it right here, how freaky that y'all was and how excited you was. And it seemed like you was more jealous that Justin Bieber had a crush on Kim fucking Kardashian, pure survival, than he had, like he wasn't even thinking about you. He probably looked at you like a mother figure. And Justin Bieber, your mom, she should be ashamed of herself too. Just like Usher's mom. You know what I mean? For dropping y'all off. Orlando Brown said the same thing. We need to get at these parents. We need to get at everybody else, not just Diddy Glover. Everybody's talking about Diddy Glover, but what about the people that's on them tapes? Why y'all think that the feds is being so quiet about it? Because they're giving people opportunities, saying, look, if y'all gonna tell, if y'all gonna cooperate to make sure Diddy never gets out of jail, pure survival, we can make a deal with you. But they're not trying to make a deal with the Kardashians. They not trying to make a deal. You know what I'm saying? Surviving the fact that they ain't trying to make a deal with these two little motherfucking freaks. This is pure survival. So now they trying to run. Oh.
Kim, tell me about your photo shoot with Justin.
Oh my god, it was so much fun.
What shoot did you do?
I did a shoot in the Bahamas with Justin Bieber.
How old is Justin?
16. During the shoot, Justin said, oh, I have a nickname for you. And I was like, what? He's like, Cougar.
Does he have a crush on you?
I have no idea.
Do you have a crush on him? Yeah.
Why would the mom say, listen, Kris Jenner, when you just asked Kim Kardashian, does Justin Bieber, which was a baby during survival, that motherfucker was still a baby. He was still a baby. So it was innocent for him to have a crush on your daughter, Kris Jenner. It was understanding. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to front. Kim Kardashian is an attractive looking woman, pure survival. You know what I mean? But I would never date her. She got too many motherfucking bodies. Her vagina got more bodies than a motherfucking cemetery. You know what I'm talking about? So, but I'm not gonna act like she's not an attractive looking woman, especially for a young ass boy. You know what I mean? I was a boy. I had crush on my school teachers, pure survival. So Justin Bieber, looking in his mind at her, this grown ass woman all over me. You should have checked Kim Kardashian right there. You got excited and then asked Kim Kardashian, did she have a crush on him too? What mom is going to say to a grown-ass woman that you already talked her into having that sex tape with Ray J? Ray J been exposed that shit. That it was your idea for the sex tape because you sold your daughter, ma'am, and you turned your husband into a woman. This is pure survival.
Oh my god, it was so much fun.
What shoot did you do?
I did a shoot in the Bahamas with Justin Bieber.
How old is Justin?
16. During the shoot, Justin said, oh, I have a nickname for you. And I was like, what? He's like, Cougar.
Does he have a crush on you?
I have no idea.
Do you have a crush on him? Yeah, Kim, do you have a crush on him?
If only he was 18.
18? Wait,
Justin Bieber has come
Did you hear that? She said only if Justin Bieber was 18. Why did Kris Jenner say 18 as if that was bad that Kim is lying, talking about she was waiting until 18, pure survival. But motherfucking Kris Jenner made it like 18, like pretty much, why are you making Justin wait so long? He was still a goddamn teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like a little baby. Like, look how she said 16. Like, it was like a problem that Kim said she was waiting until 18, even though she was lying. Shout out to the 800 and some people in the building. Smash that like button. We are surviving the Kardashians.
Yeah.
do you have a crush on him? Yeah, Kim, do you have a crush on him?
If only he was 18.
18? Wait,
Justin Bieber has come forward with startling claims of harassment and manipulation at the hands of the Kardashian sisters, with a particular focus on Kim Kardashian. Speaking out about his experiences, Bieber disclosed that he felt suppressed and harassed by Kim Kardashian.
That boy felt suppressed and that boy felt harassed by Kim Kardashian. That tape, when she took that boy to the Virgin Islands, or whatever the fuck, I forgot what she took him at, pure survival, she turned Justin Bieber out. I'm telling you, Diddy Glover turned him out, and so did Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner, which is the grown-ass senior citizen mother with all that motherfucking money and all that, because my God, I'm going to tell you right now, it don't matter how much surgery that you do, pure survival, when you go to jail, all that's going to come out. You know what I mean? All that makeup, that fake shit, it's going to be all, you're going to be eating vagina sandwiches. You, Kim Kardashian, and Kris Jenner is going to be eating vagina sandwiches. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still messed up for what that boy went through. I'm glad Justin Bieber doing all right, but still, you got to think that was inappropriate. Remember when Justin Bieber came out crying? Pure survival? Remember he came out crying? Now Justin Bieber's really going to be crying and be embarrassed because Diddy had to turn them tapes over. You know what I mean? They already found tapes with the Kardashians, of course, on them tapes when they ran into Diddy house. Pure survival. But Diddy had a whole shitload of footage that they did not find. How do you think Diddy is going to get his sentence down to at least about 10 years? He's going to at least run for the 10. You know what I mean? So he's taking down the whole industry. And they're going to start with the Kardashians. Ain't nobody going to believe that y'all hoes was not at them freak off parties. Justin Bieber came out crying recently. Y'all remember that? He knew what the fuck was about to come out. Shout out to Popcorn Planet, because Popcorn Planet was talking about this shit a while ago. Pure survival. You know what I mean? That y'all, this is just sad that these kids went through this shit in the industry. Y'all need to pay. Yes, go to jail. I don't give a fuck if you've never been in jail before or not.
A lot of people are worried about Justin Bieber. He recently just posted photos of him crying on his Instagram as part of his feed. Even Britney Spears shared it randomly.
When Justin Bieber came out crying like this, none of us knew why Justin Bieber was crying. Pure survival. Do y'all remember when he came out crying? He came out crying like this a couple months ago, and nobody knew while Justin Bieber was crying like this. Pure survival. After he was crying, he popped up bumping and grinding like to slow jams. No music. Motherfucker bumping and grinding. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing wrong with a little bumping and grinding with Jaden Smith. And after he was crying like this, that's because he knew that Diddy was going to have to eventually turn them tapes over. Justin Bieber been knew about this. Pure survival. And shout out to Justin Bieber's wife, because I believe that she knows too. When you have a man in your life or a woman in your life, you know if they dealing with trauma. You know if they dealing with all of that stuff like that. So I'm not going to diss Justin Bieber's wife, because she know what that boy went through. Justin ain't tell her everything, but you better believe he told her a lot of that shit. And I feel bad for Justin Bieber. Smash that like button for Justin Bieber, guys. Because Kim Kardashian and her mother, Pure Survival, allegedly is on them tapes having a three-way with this boy at like fucking 15, 16. That's crazy. Pure survival. And I could not figure out why Justin Bieber was crying a couple months ago. And then he popped up happy, loving and hugging on Jaden Smith. Another industry kid that's traumatized. We must protect our children. Now, these kids are grown now, so they got to live with this trauma. Pure survival. But Kim Kardashian, you and your breast implants is at least 20 to 30 years old. Pure survival. And motherfucking Caitlyn Jenner, you would turn a man the other direction in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But y'all knew what Diddy was doing, and y'all was a part of it. That's why y'all on a run right now. You know what I mean? And I heard they said they saw Kim Kardashian and her mom somewhere at an airport trying to board to go somewhere. And the feds is watching the motherfuckers so they don't try to fly the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? If you know you didn't do nothing, then why is you hiding? But this whole inappropriate shit that Kim Kardashian had, and the mother knew about it, and she seemed like she wanted Justin Bieber too. Pure survival. So I believe that this is a three-way with y'all on them tapes. And Diddy turned over the shit that he got. Everybody just think, oh, it's over for Diddy. Oh, it's over for a bunch of people in the industry. You think Diddy going down by himself? Pure survival? Oh no, but Kim and your mom, all of y'all going. All of y'all.
Which a lot of you guys have been sharing me, and I've seen starting to get some headway, which is revisiting the relationship between Justin Bieber and Kim Kardashian. Now, it all started seemingly innocent enough, I guess. I guess you could call it that. They met in D.C.
Look how little that boy
White
was.
House Correspondents' Dinner, and she took this picture, okay? She then
Look at that
posted,
shit.
I officially have Bieber.
Look at that.
Innocent enough, I guess. I guess you could call it that.
And she was...
They met in D.C. at like a White House Correspondents' Dinner. And
look at this. This grown-ass woman. And this is back when Justin Bieber had the innocent hairstyle. Pure survival. This is when Justin Bieber had the innocent little white boy, the hair across here. That was the one time, I'm going to tell you one time, when I first saw the mother, I said, knock, knock, your world is my world. That's what the Justin Bieber, when he first came out, Pure survival. This is when he was innocent, and this woman turned him out. She turned Justin Bieber out, Pure survival. And her mother played a huge part in it. And I can't wait for this tape to come out. That boy don't look like he has no business being with this grown ass woman, trying to freak this boy off. And this is how your whole career came out, Kim Kardashian. Your mother sold you on tape, pure survival, to make y'all famous. Rest in peace to your dad, but he was the breadwinner at first, and then he just died young. Like I said, rest in peace. Surviving the Kardashians, and y'all been spending that money, and your mom been thinking of other ways to make money and to sell her daughters. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way that she was all happy and hype about this, and how she sold you to Ray J for that tape, for the money. So it's no surprise. I can't wait for this court hearing to hit. This is going to be crazy. When they announced that they done arrested y'all trying to fly out of here mysteriously right after Diddy Glover got locked up. No, this shit coming down. This whole relationship between Kim Kardashian and Justin Bieber is about to come out. The real truth. And with the mother,
And she took this picture, okay? She then posted, I officially have Bieber fever. And then he retweeted and said, look, it's my girlfriend, Kim Kardashian, sharing the picture, which then prompted all of Bieber's fans at the time, because he was then like that.
And Justin Bieber was saying, it's my girlfriend, posted my picture. Because you was trying to get off of Justin Bieber's fame. That's what happened. Kim Kardashian put that fuzzy ass, funky ass vagina on Justin Bieber, pure survival, so she can try to blow up off his name. That's what she did while he was young. That shit was a whole play. Had that little boy talking about, oh, Kim Kardashian, my girlfriend. And he was an innocent teenager, so he didn't know no better. Pure survival. He didn't know what the hell he was
At
doing.
the height of it, his fans were rabid.
And his fans went crazy at that time. I'm going back to everything Kim Kardashian and motherfucking Kris Jenner. Y'all been turning people out for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Getting people on all kinds of drugs, Suboxone. Them motherfuckers that had you trying to fuck your own self in your own ass. You sit there trying to wrap your own penis around and fuck yourself in the ass. Pure survival. That's some shit that Kanye West was doing. All of y'all is freaky in that industry. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad it's coming out. Y'all need to smash that like button, because this footage right here is horrible. Kim Kardashian on a Virgin Island doing this to this boy. And now we're going to see the real freak off tape. That's what I want to see.
Photo shoot, shall we? Here she is setting it up. Before we get sort of behind the scenes, and I want you to hear it from Kim Kardashian herself back in 2010, as she decided to exploit the fame of 16-year-old Justin Bieber and use him as a sexy icon.
First met Justin Bieber at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C. And I think actually before that, I had said in an interview that I wanted to set him up with my sister, Kendall, who's 14. And then he had responded in an interview saying that, no, he didn't want to be hooked up with my sister. He liked me or something.
Wow. Victim blaming. Do y'all hear that? This the same thing that Diddy Glover did that got his bond denied. Kim Kardashian, I hope you don't come to court doing this. Do y'all hear her saying that she tried to hook Justin Bieber up with her 14-year-old sister, but Justin Bieber told her, no, I want you instead. So a 15, 14-year-old boy was telling you this shit, Kim Kardashian, pure survival. When your 14-year-old sister at the time did not have no type of publicity, no type of fame or nothing. You were trying to get fame off that little boy, and the freak off stuff that you was taught, how y'all do in the industry, you knew when you looked at Justin Bieber, you said, I got one. Pure survival. And Diddy Glover is the one who passed him off to you. Yes, Diddy was the one who had him first, then pass him off to you. We know what happened, Kim. You was not trying to hook Justin Bieber up with your 14-year-old sister. You wanted him for yourself, and so did your mother. That's the crazy part. Kris Jenner wanted him too. That's why they saying on the tapes, it's a three-way with y'all. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Smash that like button, guys. We got 1,200 people in the building.
14, and then he had responded.
Look, lying.
Graduate-inspired photo shoot. But let's go look at this photo shoot, shall we? Here she is setting it up. Before we get sort of behind the scenes, and I want you to hear it from Kim Kardashian herself back in 2010, as she decided to exploit the fame of 16-year-old Justin Bieber and use him as a sexy icon.
First met Justin Bieber at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C. And I think actually before that, I had said in an interview that I wanted to set him up with my sister, Kendall, who's 14, and then he had responded in an interview saying that no, he didn't want to be hooked up with my sister, he liked me, or something just silly like that. It was a joke. And so when I met him in Washington, D.C.,
I decided to exploit that and be into it and look like we're in a cougar relationship.
we took a picture together.
You see what? Shout out to Andy Signor. Like I said at Popcorn Planet, he broke it down. So if he wanted you and not your sister, and you didn't want that, then why did you try to exploit a cougar relationship? You tried to make it out like y'all had a whole cougar relationship. This is pure survival, and it's pure sickness at this point. I believe everything. Now, Diddy Glover, you doing something good right now. You did a lot of sick shit, and you must pay for it during survival. But Diddy Glover, continue to turn over the rest of those tapes so you can, exploit everybody. Diddy Glover, you can't go down by yourself, sir. You can't handle that motherfucking jail. You know what I'm saying? Tell on them all. We want our kids and shit to be protected, so our kids don't have to come and be twisted and all messed up in the head because these grown ass people taking advantage of them motherfuckers and just exploiting them and doing it for fame and money. And this shit is crazy. Y'all got to get them likes up. Smash that like button and share this video. We are surviving the Kardashians.
Fame of 16-year-old Justin Bieber and use him as a sexy icon.
First met Justin Bieber at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C. And I think actually before that, I had said in an interview that I wanted to set him up with my sister, Kendall, who's 14. And then he had responded in an interview saying that no, he didn't want to be hooked up with my sister, he liked me, or something just silly like that. It was a joke. And so when I met him in Washington, D.C.,
I decided to exploit that and be into it and look like we're in a cougar relationship.
we took a picture together, and he Twittered it and said, me and my girlfriend Kim. And instantly, I mean, it was on CNN, like all over the place.
Look at her smiling. It's like, it was everywhere that I was suddenly this 16-year-old's girlfriend. It was
Exactly. If she had a problem with that Justin Bieber said that, and it was all over the place, why is she lusting? Why is she lusting? Oh, and it's like all over the place and da 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 da. If you didn't like that Justin Bieber said you was his girlfriend, you could have easily kindly said, listen, young boy, I can be like a big sister, pure survival. I could be like a big cousin. You didn't do that. You looked at that and was like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? And you played off of it because Justin was a little ass motherfucking boy and he didn't know no better during survival.
awesome. So I'm here now really leaning into it.
and I were
This shit is crazy, man. I'm glad. I want them all to go down. I'm sorry. Like, I've been telling y'all, I didn't just want Diddy Glover to go down. It's the people that's all them other people that was connected. That's why the Fed said, look, we're going to be quiet because there's more charges and more motherfuckers going down. They wasn't playing.
It was awesome. So I'm here now really leaning into it.
and I were dating.
Okay. So then they play the baby song, which I can't play, so I have to turn the music on. And so I guess in honor of that sort of controversy, they decided to go do a photo shoot, of like a MILF and some kid, high school, living it up in lingerie and on private islands. I mean, look, he's a 16-year-old kid. I could see, like, he's all like, he's into the idea, but it's just all so inappropriate. And of course,
It's all inappropriate, like Andy Signor just said. He's a 16-year-old boy. Of course, he's gonna be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like be like fantasizing. But she shouldn't have never did that.
to go do a photo shoot, of like a MILF and some kid, high school, living it up in lingerie and on private islands. I mean, look, he's a 16-year-old kid. I could see, like, he's all like, he's into the idea, but it's just all so inappropriate. And of course, Kim exploited this. Justin Bieber was ginormous. She connects herself to anybody famous. That she is just a succubus of fame to make her own fame bigger. I mean, you got to remember this.
What did I tell y'all? She knew that she was gonna blood suck Justin Bieber for his fame at that time. pure survival. And she was going to do it by any means, whether we got to have sex with him, take him on the island, keep his mouth shut. So you got to know she did some freaky stuff to him. You know what I mean? That vagina, Kim Kardashian's vagina got voodoo. It knows voodoo. That vagina made Kanye West get an apartment get a house across the street from her. Pure survival. She done dumped that man and then been with a dozen, wiener upon wiener upon wiener. And then Kanye West moves across the street from her. Pure survival. And I knew Kanye West was already mentally throwed and disturbed. Pure survival. But why would this man move down the street? That vagina has voodoo. That vagina knows voodoo. You know what I'm saying? That whole family. We are surviving the Kardashians.
He's a 16-year-old kid. I can see, he's all he's into the idea, but it's just all so inappropriate. And of course, Kim exploited this. Justin Bieber was ginormous. She connects herself to anybody famous. That she is just a succubus of fame to make her own fame bigger. I mean, you got to remember, this is 2010 Kim. She was popular in the popular tape. You know what I mean? So it's this is the Kim who's now hanging out with a kid. Look at this. Oh, hey. Hey, Justin, how's it?
Exactly. She was popular for that tape with Ray J that motherfucking Kris Jenner promoted for money, fame, selling their souls. That's what she was famous for. And Kim Kardashian was sucking and fucking and doing all kinds of shit to try to make herself have some kind of career. I don't know how you feel like that was talent. That was not talent. So she stood next to the fucking celebrities, even when their babies coming in the industry. They was all prepped up and groomed to do this shit to
bigger. People. I mean, you got to remember, this is 2010 Kim. She was popular in the popular tape. You know what I mean? So it's this is the Kim who's now hanging out with a kid. Look at this. Oh, hey. Hey, Justin, how's it going? I just see this stuff and I'm bothered and I get angry, but it's also just really depressing because this is the kind of stuff that he was constantly faced with. And,
y'all see that? This was the freak off stuff that Justin Bieber as a minor was constantly faced with during survival. He was constantly faced with this. That's why we all was heartbroken when Justin Bieber came out crying a couple months ago. This all makes sense. Remember when Diddy Glover was patting Justin Bieber, making sure Justin Bieber didn't have a wire on him? Pure survival. That's probably when Diddy Glover was like, look, you know the tape with you and Kris Jenner and me recording, I'm going to have to turn this in. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that they already know and why they're already trying to be quiet about. But Justin Bieber was a damn baby at that time. You know what I'm saying? So that's just horrible.
I just see this stuff and I'm bothered and I get angry, but it's also just really depressing because this is the kind of stuff that he was constantly faced with. And, this was it. Oh, it's all normal for this 29-year-old woman to be hanging with this 16-year-old kid while she's, scantily clad and implying they're in some sort of relationship as he lovingly looks on and he's now taking pictures of her in it.
Look at him. They was training Justin Bieber to be a little freak off warrior. That's Justin Bieber at 15 years old taking pictures of her. You know she buck ass naked under here, pure survival. You know what I mean? Nipple showing through this shit, and he's on an island with her. You don't think that motherfucker, 15 years old, his little wiener wasn't going to get hard? Pure survival? And he by himself with her? Oh, my God. A grown-ass man by himself with Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? At this time, even if they know she got her vagina, you can park a stretch Hummer in that pussy. Pure survival. They don't even care. It's still going to be men trying to get inside of there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? People that don't even care about knowing that she got bodies. You know what I'm saying? But Justin Bieber was young, and he feeling like he was living his dream, not knowing what their plan was. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy.
Because this is the kind of stuff that he was constantly faced with. And, this was it. Oh, it's all normal for this 29-year-old woman to be hanging with this 16-year-old kid while she's, scantily clad and implying they're in some sort of relationship as he lovingly looks on and he's now taking pictures of her in it. It's all, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? It just feels so creepy to me. And look at her looking at him while on the moving her butt on the Stairmaster.
Look, so you telling me she wasn't just, like I said, shout out to Andy Signal. You heard what he just said? She's sitting there moving her butt, moving that motherfucker like a snake, pierce her Bible, doing all kinds of freaky shit while Justin Bieber is recording her as a teenager. She should get locked up for statutory rape right here, just off of this, pierce her Bible. I can only imagine what's on the freak off tape. That motherfucker three-way. I want to see that, Kris Jenner. No, I don't want to see it, but I want it to come the fuck out. I know that y'all are on the run, but I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? Because they said that the tape that Diddy had, Justin is still young. It's not him being grown with them. This is around this time when they did this tape. And Diddy been holding on to all that shit. He using every bit of his ammunition to get out of jail right now. Pure survival.
Scantily clad and implying they're in some sort of relationship as he lovingly looks on, and he's now taking pictures of her in it. It's all, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? It just feels so creepy to me. And look at her looking at him while on the moving her butt on the Stairmaster, her cleavage all out, as like kids are outside wanting to see Justin Bieber, but no, sorry, he's busy kissing.
Look at that. And that looked like the same like kissing shit that Diddy Glover was doing with his mom. Look at that. They got Justin Bieber, abducted him in this freak off years ago when he had that innocent little hairstyle. Pure survival. When he started getting DUIs and all kinds of crazy stuff, and everybody like, oh, Justin Bieber on drugs. That's because the boy was traumatized. Pure survival. He was surviving Kim Kardashian's vagina. You don't understand how serious that is. You know what I mean? He was surviving Diddy Glover's freak-offs since he was a kid. Pure survival. You remember Diddy got mad at him and walked up on him and was like, so why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me, young daddy? Why didn't you call me? I need some pink Pete Pecker in my life. Why didn't you call me? And he was getting all on Justin, pure survival. Diddy Glover passed him off to Kim Kardashian and fucking Kris Jenner. You know, and Caitlyn Jenner was trying to come out and say this shit, pure survival. Caitlyn Jenner was like, look, fuck it. I want to get rid of my wiener and I want me a vagina. He wanted to become one of the Kardashian girls. You telling me that they don't know voodoo? This is crazy. Them motherfuckers will turn anybody out. They will turn anybody out. Pure survival.
Moving her butt on the Stairmaster, her cleavage all out, as like kids are outside wanting to see Justin Bieber, but no, sorry, he's busy kissing Kim Kardashian. I mean, look, I laugh because I have to, otherwise it makes me so depressed, guys. It's just uncomfortable. Like, poor kid, man. This kid was just thrust in this limelight and thrown to the wolves. Look at her. She's in a garter. Like, what?
Look at that. Look at that. You telling me she not trying to turn that boy out? That they didn't do this shit? Look at that. He right there as a young boy. She's a grown woman. Like, I think they said she was like 29 or something like that. Or 32. Pure survival. He like 15, 16. This is her taking that boy on the island like that. That is just crazy. You know what I mean? So this all coming out now. It's going to be more people getting exposed. And we've been talking about this, but I never really paid attention to it until now that Diddy had his own footage that the feds did not get. So, of course, he's turning that shit in because he like, if I'm going to jail, it's going to be a whole lot of motherfuckers going with me in the industry.
Makes me so depressed, guys. It's just uncomfortable. Like, poor kid, man. This kid was just thrust in this limelight and thrown to the wolves. Look at her. She's in a garter. Like, what on earth is this shoot? Can you imagine if they did this today? Or if the roles are reversed? I mean, they just did that Jen Ortega movie with Martin Freeman, who they're like, he's an older guy with her, and people flipped out because they had a scene about a teacher and a student, and like
And like he said, if this was today and Kim Kardashian did some shit like this, pure survival, we will be in an uproar right now. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, if the roles was reversed, if it was a man, if Justin Bieber was Kim Kardashian's age and he had a little 15-year-old girl, 16-year-old girl with him, and he got his buck naked and took that little 16-year-old girl on an island, Justin Bieber would be sitting in jail with Diddy Glover right now. He would be sitting in jail with Diddy Glover right now. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. And this was happening right before our eyes during survival. If Diddy didn't get caught up like this, you know what I mean, to where all this information and tapes and all this shit coming out, pure survival, this shit, we would have just swept this under the rug. This was inappropriate back then.
Like, what on earth is this shoot? Can you imagine if they did this today? Or if the roles were reversed? I mean, they just did that Jen Ortega movie with Martin Freeman, who he's an older guy with her, and people flipped out because they had a scene about a teacher and a student, and it's all was consensual, intimacy coordinators. People lost their mind. But no, business as usual for Kim K. Hanging out with heartthrob Bieber. She has Bieber fever, hanging out, splashing with wet t-shirts and wearing garter belts and
splashing Justin Bieber with wet t-shirts on, nipples hard as a motherfucker, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? That little boy, she's throwing splashing water all over the place. Freak off juice everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And Justin Bieber was getting a whiff of all of this when he was a kid. And the same thing, while this was happening, this probably when Diddy Glover was clapping Usher's cheeks, giving Orlando Brown the Oshkosh goulash. Everybody's been speaking out about this shit for a long time, pure survival. But this was normalized. It was normal for a grown-ass woman to be sitting there, titties rock hard, pure survival, took the little boy on an island. Oh my God. I would never even be comfortable. You know what I mean? If you're not my kid, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody, you know what I mean? Like that I'm with kid. What the fuck am I doing on a Virgin Island with you? Pure survival. And you are a child. That boy he was a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that is crazy as hell. And they ain't even call the photo shoot. She's talking about, we're going to go do a photo shoot, da-da-da-da. Trying to get off of that boy's fame and did all that freak off stuff. You know what I mean? And shout out to the lounge in the building. You see the lounge got the wrench, pure survival. And the lounge just put my Cash App in there. Go subscribe to her channel. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? And yes, my Cash App is $Jamil Peterson 38. If you want to support the channel, hit that Cash App. Because we are surviving the Kardashians, and we are surviving Kim Kardashian's fake breast implants and Kris Kardashian, you know what I'm saying, inappropriate behavior with minors. This shit is getting exposed.
Today? Or if the roles are reversed? I mean, they just did that Jen Ortega movie with Martin Freeman, who he's an older guy with her, and people flipped out because they had a scene about a teacher and a student, and it's all was consensual, intimacy coordinators. People lost their mind. But no, business as usual for Kim K. Hanging out with heartthrob Bieber. She has Bieber fever, hanging out, splashing with wet t-shirts and wearing garter belts. And I mean,
would think that that's serious. Sorry, Biebs.
No, sorry, Biebs.
That is just crazy. That woman is sick. And then the ties with Kris Jenner. Oh my God. You and Diddy. Kris Jenner, they're going to give you the most time. Because you remind me of Diddy Glover's mother. That's what Kris Jenner reminds me of Diddy Glover's mother. Because I believe that Diddy Glover's mother knew how he was. And he got his freak off ways from her. And Kim Kardashian and the rest of them Kardashians got their freak off ways from you. Ray J said it. That you are the one who had your own daughter do that freak off tape with Kim Kardashian just for the fame. Sold your soul and sold your daughter vagina hole. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line. Bottom line. Smash that like button, y'all. We are surviving the Kardashians.
For safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it?
Welcome back.
Y'all heard that? Ray J said, you watched the sex tape. Kris Jenner watched Ray J clapping Kim Kardashian's cheeks, pure survival. So you think that I don't think that she would have wanted Justin Bieber and her daughter like to have a three-way? She watched the porno. I could never watch my kids having a sex. You know what I'm saying? And told Ray J the first sex tape that y'all did was better than the other one. Y'all got to put a little more oomph in it. This is what that woman said out her mouth. Ray J says it right here.
Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it?
Welcome back. We've all watched the Kardashians rise to fame, their perfectly curated lives plastered across our screens. But what if the foundation of their empire was built on sand, or worse, something sinister? That's the question everyone's asking after a bombshell FBI raid on P, Diddy's mansion. We all know Kris Jenner is the mastermind behind the Kardashians' success, but what if her hustle came at a shocking price?
Right? If she never had nothing to do with it, then why would you even fucking respond? Oh yeah, it's Ray J. If you don't know who this is. 2 hours later.
And that's Ray J pulling out the receipts saying, Kris Jenner, if you didn't have nothing to do with the sex tape, pure survival with me and your daughter, why did you respond to me? He said that she made them do the tape. For motherfucking Kris Jenner. That's why they said you was the head of the shit. You are like Diddy's mother to the Kardashians. Yes, you going down.
If she never had nothing to do with it, then why would you even fucking respond? Oh yeah, it's Ray J. If you don't know who this is. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. Why are you sorry? If I'm the wrong person, why are you sorry for anything?
Leaked documents allegedly point to Kris' involvement in some seriously disturbing activities alongside Diddy. According to these documents, Kris has been allegedly orchestrating a sordid scheme, sending unsuspecting young women straight into the lion's den of Diddy's secret parties.
Exactly. She was working with Diddy Glover, getting girls, all of that kind of shit. Not even just the Justin Bieber stuff, pure survival. So I'm starting to think Kris Jenner, Diddy's mom, like their whole staff. That's why they saying the whole staff. She was a part of that whole thing. This is a whole takedown. I'm telling you right now. That's why Diddy is telling, you know what I'm saying? It's too many other people that's involved that we should focus on them getting indicted right now. You know what I mean? Yes, we happy Diddy Glover locked up, pure survival, but what about these other ones that's getting away with the shit? I'm not letting the Kardashians get away with this shit.
Oh yeah, it's Ray J. If you don't know who this is. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. Why are you sorry? If I'm the wrong person, why are you sorry for anything?
Leaked documents allegedly point to Kris' involvement in some seriously disturbing activities alongside Diddy. According to these documents, Kris has been allegedly orchestrating a sordid scheme, sending unsuspecting young women straight into the lion's den of Diddy's secret parties. But hold on to your hats, because it gets even juicier. These parties aren't just your run-of-the-mill Hollywood soirees. Oh no, they're reportedly hubs of debauchery and exploitation, with ties to...
And you see them talking about, if you look on every news station right now, they're talking about the parties. Right now, Court TV, all of them is talking about the parties. Pure survival. So now, all the rich and elite people that's been doing this freaky stuff, y'all are afraid, Kris Jenner. This is why you are on the run. You know what I'm saying? So, Diddy Glover is taking y'all down and exposing y'all for the freak stuff that y'all were doing with him. Jay-Z, is so many people that's scared right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised. Like I know, like if you see what your daughter was doing to Justin Bieber, you knew all about it. You knew about the crush and all that. You was sitting there crushing yourself. And you was working with Diddy and Diddy's mother. That's what I believe strongly.
A notorious pimp known only as the Shadow. Picture this: the FBI, armed with warrants, descending upon Diddy's lavish abodes in a series of high-profile raids. And what do they uncover? Mountains of evidence linking Kris Jenner not just to these parties, but to Diddy himself, suggesting a partnership that goes far beyond the realm of innocent socializing. Now,
you see that? The feds done linked everything that Diddy, they already knew Diddy and Kris Jenner had links and ties already. So for Diddy to turn around and say, look, I got some tapes that y'all didn't know about with them. All right, yeah, y'all right. Y'all been said it, feds, but I'm going to give y'all the truth. Pure survival.
Oh yeah, it's Ray J. If you don't know who this is. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. Why are you sorry? If I'm the wrong person, why are you sorry for anything?
Leaked documents allegedly point to Kris' involvement in some seriously disturbing activities alongside Diddy. According to these documents, Kris has been allegedly orchestrating a sordid scheme, sending unsuspecting young women straight into the lion's den of Diddy's secret parties. But hold on to your hats, because it gets even juicier. These parties aren't just your run-of-the-mill Hollywood soirees. Oh no, they're reportedly hubs of debauchery and exploitation, with ties to a notorious pimp known only as the Shadow. Picture this: the FBI, armed with warrants, descending upon Diddy's lavish abodes in a series of high-profile raids. And what do they uncover? Mountains of evidence linking Kris Jenner not just to these parties, but to Diddy himself, suggesting a partnership that goes far beyond the realm of innocent socializing. Now, you might be wondering, what's Kris's angle in all of this? Well, my dear gossip mongers, it seems that Kris may have been playing a much more sinister role than anyone could have imagined. Could it be that she was not just a guest at these parties, but an accomplice to Diddy's alleged crime?
Absolutely. She wasn't just no guest to the motherfucking parties. Pure survival. Of course she was accomplice. Ain't her boyfriend right now like 17, 18, pure survival? Ain't this the same Kris Jenner that went and bought that little black boy a PlayStation? You be walking around the Grammys. Every time she come out to the Grammys, she always got a young black boy. Pure survival. It sound like Chinese food. Like every time she come to the Grammys, she got a young black boy. You know what I mean? Young black boy. Pure survival. You know what I mean? And shout out to the young black boy that's making sure he get his PlayStation and get himself into this woman's will. Right now, that little black boy that's clapping her cheeks, that's like 17, 18 right now. Pure survival. You better put your name on the will and the lease and the deed to the house, everything. Matter of fact, you probably not even old enough to put it in your name. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But she already got a little young boy herself. So you think that I don't believe that you, Kim Kardashian, your daughter, Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Diddy Glover had a sex tape. You know what I'm saying? Where Diddy's recording Justin Bieber getting sandwiched by these two freak-off vampires. Pure survival. Sucking Justin Bieber's neck. You know what I mean? And putting the freak-off shit in his body. You know what I mean? This is just crazy. These two freak-off vampires. Yes, she got something to do with it.
Far beyond the realm of innocent socializing. Now, you might be wondering, what's Kris's angle in all of this? Well, my dear gossip mongers, it seems that Kris may have been playing a much more sinister role than anyone could have imagined. Could it be that she was not just a guest at these parties, but an accomplice to Diddy's alleged crimes? The plot thickens. But wait, there's more. As the investigation deepens, whispers of financial entanglements and backdoor deals between Kris and Diddy begin to surface, painting a picture of a partnership built on more than just mutual admiration. So, what does this mean for Kris Jenner and her carefully crafted empire? Will she emerge unscathed from this scandal, or will the truth finally catch up with her?
Yes, the truth is going to catch up with her. You know what I'm saying? You know they had certain people who ordered the sex workers. You know what I mean? You are the Kardashian mother. Like, you were the ringleader, pure survival. So I know you was probably sending them young girls. You probably did all the young girls. You know what I'm saying? But then you got Kim. Yo, it was all a freak off circus. And everybody's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to smash that like button. We got 1,200 people in the building. We should have 1,200 likes. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And my Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back during survival. You know what I mean? We must survive the industry and we got to do it together. I want them all to go down, and I'm not gonna stop. Every time I hear some breaking news with these motherfuckers, I'm gonna bring it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because it shouldn't be just Diddy Glover in jail. It should be all of them. All of them.
Well, my dear gossip mongers, it seems that Kris may have been playing a much more sinister role than anyone could have imagined. Could it be that she was not just a guest at these parties, but an accomplice to Diddy's alleged crimes? The plot thickens. But wait, there's more. As the investigation deepens, whispers of financial entanglements and backdoor deals between Kris and Diddy begin to surface, painting a picture of a partnership built on more than just mutual admiration. So, what does this mean for Kris Jenner and her carefully crafted empire? Will she emerge unscathed from this scandal, or will the truth finally catch up with her? One thing's for sure, darling viewers, in the world of celebrity gossip, the drama never sleeps, and neither do we. Stay tuned for more updates on this sensational story as it unfolds, because you know I'll be right here, ready to spill all the piping hot tea. Now, Kris Jenner and P. Diddy have been...
This shit is crazy. It is so deep when you go into it and you really like put your mind into it and you like, hold on. You never like y'all remember when they had like the Playboy mansions and different things like that, where it was like a lot of certain things was like normalized to be able to be happening. I couldn't imagine if you had something like that right now. Pure survival. Just a whole bunch of females running around buck ass naked. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy. Like,
Now, Kris Jenner and P. Diddy have been friends for, well, forever in Hollywood years. Let's just say they go back to a time when velour tracksuits were haute couture and flip phones were the peak of technology. Their connection has always fueled speculation, but lately, it's gone from rumors of a fling to a full-blown potential criminal conspiracy. The FBI descended on Diddy's mansion like a swarm of very stylish locusts. Reports say they confiscated a treasure trove of evidence, including financial documents that make the Kardashians' credit card bill look like a grocery receipt. But
see, that's the whole thing. It's not even just about the freak off tapes. It's about the money, the wiretaps, different things that she also played a part in. That's about
Diddy's mansion like a swarm of very stylish locusts. Reports say they confiscated a treasure trove of evidence, including financial documents that make the Kardashians' credit card bill look like a grocery receipt. But the real jaw-dropper was a hidden video. Think dusty VHS tape labeled Project Runway Outtakes, but instead, it allegedly contained footage that could rewrite the Kardashian-Jenner origin story.
Y'all hear that? There was a tape. They've been talking about that tape. Oh my
Of
God.
evidence, including financial documents that make the Kardashians' credit card bill look like a grocery receipt. But the real jaw-dropper was a hidden video. Think dusty VHS tape labeled Project Runway Outtakes, but instead, it allegedly contained footage that could rewrite the Kardashian-Jenner origin story. Leaked reports allege that the video shows Kris Jenner facilitating the movement of young women to Diddy's exclusive parties. We're not talking champagne toasts and celebrity gossip here. Think more Eyes Wide Shut with a dash of Lost Weekend.
See, and that's one of the other tapes that the feds already had with Kim Kardashian mom, Kris Jenner, on tape facilitating the women. Like, all right, you go in that room and make a penis disappear. You go in that room and make a penis disappear, pure survival. You go in that room and get your cheeks clapped. You go. She was organizing shit on tape. You know what I'm saying? But the tape that Diddy had, that was with Justin Bieber. He knew that would be more powerful, pure survival. So the feds already knew we got enough to pull you in, Kardashian lady. We already got enough to pull you in. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get Caitlyn to testify, pure survival. Smash that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Let's get them likes up. This is crazy.
A swarm of very stylish locusts. Reports say they confiscated a treasure trove of evidence, including financial documents that make the Kardashians' credit card bill look like a grocery receipt. But the real jaw-dropper was a hidden video. Think dusty VHS tape labeled Project Runway Outtakes, but instead, it allegedly contained footage that could rewrite the Kardashian-Jenner origin story. Leaked reports allege that the video shows Kris Jenner facilitating the movement of young women to Diddy's exclusive parties. We're not talking champagne toasts and celebrity gossip here. Think more Eyes Wide Shut with a dash of Lost Weekend. The speculation is that these gatherings were a front for something far more sinister, with accusations of exploitation and abuse swirling around them like angry social media comments. Now, the internet is having a collective meltdown. Was Kris a puppet master pulling the strings in this dark underbelly of Hollywood?
Now I'm gonna ask y'all, do y'all think that Kris Jenner was a puppet master? Like they said in the underground tunnels? Shout out to Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright was talking about the freak off underground tunnels, pure survival. Jaguar Wright was exposing the underground freak off tunnels. How many of y'all think that she had something to do with it? Smash that like button if you think that Kris Jenner was one of the lead head people in these freak offs. Somebody saying, hell yeah, yeah, definitely, yup, pure survival. Oh, everybody's saying, yup, Kris Jenner. Everybody is saying yes, that you was one of the head motherfucking freak off vampires in this whole goddamn thing. Pure survival. One of the head people. Yes, I believe it too. I believe it too. That's why this shit's about to go down. Oh, they got Diddy and it's over. They getting a whole bunch of motherfuckers too. So y'all can try to go on the run and all that shit and try to sneak on airplanes. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing that. They're not playing that. They're not playing that at all. This shit is crazy.
It allegedly contained footage that could rewrite the Kardashian-Jenner origin story. Leaked reports allege that the video shows Kris Jenner facilitating the movement of young women to Diddy's exclusive parties. We're not talking champagne toasts and celebrity gossip here. Think more Eyes Wide Shut with a dash of Lost Weekend. The speculation is that these gatherings were a front for something far more sinister, with accusations of exploitation and abuse swirling around them like angry social media comments. Now, the internet is having a collective meltdown. Was Kris a puppet master pulling the strings in this dark underbelly of Hollywood? Or was she a desperate momager who crossed every line imaginable to propel her daughters into the limelight? Remember Kim's early music video appearances with questionable fashion choices and questionable company? This alleged video might explain who opened those doors for her and at what devastating cost. The silence from the Kardashian-Jenner camp is deafening. Usually, they're all...
Yes, and that was her mother that orchestrated that photo right there. Pure survival. She been, like I said, she ain't only been selling other vagina. She been selling her kids' vagina. Pure survival. And you know what's kind of crazy? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That magazine cover with Kim on there, I had the shirt. Pure survival. I literally had that shirt. You know what I'm talking about? It was a gift though. I ain't go out and buy it. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? The grown man gave me that gift, playing around and shit. He's like, hey, yo, look, I got you a Kim Kardashian shirt. This was years ago. Pure survival, by the way. But yes, that cover, her mother orchestrated
choices
that.
and questionable company. This alleged video might explain who opened those doors for her and at what devastating cost. The silence from the Kardashian-Jenner camp is deafening. Usually, they're all over social media, posting perfectly curated photos and cryptic Instagram stories. But on this one, crickets. Are they scrambling for damage control? Drafting a family statement they'll rehearse in a mirrored room filled with stylists? Or are the cracks finally starting to show in their picture-perfect facade? Kris Jenner and P. Diddy have been friends since the days of glittery butterfly clips and...
So Kris Jenner and Diddy Glover goes way back too. Like they've been dealing with each other in the industry for years. You know what I'm saying? And I've been seeing certain stuff, but I never put it together until the feds broke it down like a freak off organization, Pure Survival. They talking about the freak off toys. They had freak off bubble gum, Pure Survival. You know what I mean? They had freak off socks, freak off gloves, mittens, hats, freak off lingerie, all kinds of freak off shit. So they go back a long time. Like this was a whole organization that was right under our eyes going on.
Room filled with stylists? Or are the cracks finally starting to show in their picture-perfect facade? Kris Jenner and P. Diddy have been friends since the days of glittery butterfly clips and JNCO jeans. Their connection has always been shrouded in speculation, but lately, it's gone from Hollywood hookup rumors to a full-blown potential criminal conspiracy that could rewrite celebrity history as we know it. But here's the real tea. The whispers aren't just about Kris and Diddy's past. They're about the dark price allegedly paid for the Kardashians' fame. Now, we all know Kris Jenner as the ultimate momager, the mastermind behind the meteoric rise of the Kardashian-Jenner empire. But what if I told you that behind the glitz and glamour lies a sinister truth? Brace yourselves, folks, because this is where the plot thickens.
This is where the plot thickens. Smash that like button. You see Justin Bieber just popped up. This is where the plot thickens. You know what I'm saying?
Recent FBI documents have unearthed a shocking revelation. Kris Jenner hasn't just been playing the role of a savvy businesswoman. She's allegedly been operating as a pimp, not only to other young women, but to her own daughters as well. Yes, you heard that right. The woman who built an empire on family values and female empowerment stands accused of exploiting her own flesh and blood for fame and fortune. It's a chilling tale that hits especially close to home when we look at the trajectory of none other than the OG Kardashian herself, Kim K. Rumors have long swirled about Kim's early forays into Hollywood, but now, it seems there's more to the story than meets the eye. According to insiders, Kris allegedly orchestrated countless rendezvous between Kim and A-listers, thrusting her into the spotlight at a tender age and blurring the lines between motherhood and exploitation.
See that? She set up rendezvous. Pure survival. Kris Jenner set up a rendezvous with motherfucking Kim Kardashian. She set up the rendezvous. That's why I told you I knew it when she kept talking about Justin Bieber got a crush on you, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And Kim Kardashian said, well, I got to wait till he's 18. And her mom, and she got all upset. Like, what you mean 18? No, you got to recoup him during survival. He's going to be a little golden child. He going to be a, you know what I'm saying? And she orchestrated the whole thing. You might as well say orchestrated, not orchestrated, orchestrated. You know what I mean? So she sold her kids cakes and every bit of it. Pure survival. So she needs to pay the price. Smash that like button.
But hold on to your hats, because we're just scratching the surface. As if exploiting her daughters weren't enough, Kris's tangled web of deception extends even further, intertwining with the scandalous world of hip-hop mogul P. Diddy. And guess what? It's all about to come crashing down around her. You see, singer Casey is just one of the many examples of young women allegedly exploited by Diddy under Kris's watchful eye. As the FBI peels back the layers of this sordid affair, it's becoming increasingly clear that Kris's involvement goes far beyond mere association. Could it be that she was not just a bystander in Diddy's illicit dealings, but an active participant, pulling the strings from behind the scenes? Here's where things get darker than a Kanye West lyric. Leaked reports claim the video shows Kris Jenner facilitating the movement of young women to Diddy's exclusive parties. And we're not talking champagne toasts and celebrity gossip. Think more Eyes Wide Shut with a dash of Lost Weekend and a whole lot of accusations of exploitation and abuse. The speculation is that these gatherings were a front for something far more sinister, and that Kris was allegedly at the center of it all.
That woman was at the center of all this shit, man. That shit is just deep. Like, and I really, really, really didn't pay attention to all of this stuff. You know what I mean? Now I gotta go back during survival and see. Justin Bieber broke down crying terribly on the internet. Then he popped up in a secret gay love affair with Jaden Smith. And he got a whole wife. I'm like, that boy is very confused. You know what I mean? That's why y'all can be on the run. And I feel like Justin Bieber probably don't give a fuck, Kim. You or your mom. That motherfucker like, now it's too late now to say sorry, but I miss him more than just your body. So it's too late to say sorry now. You know what I mean? Because he
all
don't
watched
accept
as
it.
Kris Jenner expertly guided her daughters to superstardom. But what if I told you that their meteoric rise wasn't just a stroke of luck? Oh no, my friends, it seems that Kris has been pulling the strings behind the scenes all along, orchestrating a carefully curated narrative designed to keep the Kardashian-Jenner brand at the forefront of pop culture. But where does Justin Bieber fit into all of this, you ask? Well, buckle up, because this is where things start to get really juicy. Rumors have been swirling for years about the Kardashian-Jenner sisters' connections to the pop sensation, but recent revelations suggest that their relationship may be even more tangled than we ever could have imagined. You see, it's not just about cozying up to Justin for a photo op or two. Oh no, it seems that Kris Jenner may have been using her daughter's connections to Justin Bieber as a means of furthering her own agenda. And if the whispers are to be believed, it's not just the girls who have been caught in Kris's web of manipulation. Even young men have allegedly been sent into Justin's orbit under her watchful eye. Take Justin himself as an example. As a teenager thrust into the spotlight at a tender age, he was the perfect target for Kris's machinations.
You see that? Justin Bieber was a perfect target for Kris Jenner. He was a perfect target. And she sucked her fucking daughter's Regina on that little boy. She knew it. No, look, we got to be popping. We got to be hot. You better go over there and smash that little young motherfucker. Pure as a Bible. It was a business move. You know what I mean?
Even young men have allegedly been sent into Justin's orbit under her watchful eye. Take Justin himself as an example. As a teenager thrust into the spotlight at a tender age, he was the perfect target for Kris's machinations. And if the rumors are to be believed, he's just the tip of the iceberg. Who knows how many other unsuspecting young men have fallen prey to Kris's puppeteering, all in the name of fame and fortune. But wait, there's more. As the investigation into Kris Jenner's alleged misdeeds deepens, whispers of financial entanglements and backdoor deals with Bieber's camp begin to surface, painting a picture of a partnership built on more than just mutual admiration.
More than just mutual admiration, man. Like I said, prayers for Justin Bieber and congratulations on your wedding thing, Pure Survival. I know you want to get over all of this stuff, but Justin, you just need to let this stuff come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm glad, you know, that you with your wife now and you and Jaden Smith broke up, but like it's just a lot of confusion. Like, you know. Look at that. This is Pure Survival. Kim Kardashian, Diddy Glover, and Kris Jenner turned that boy out so bad that he started going out with motherfucking Jaden Smith. This is Pure Survival. This is our industry children. We must look and know that our children, the way that they was setting up the industry, this would be our children. These will be your sons. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, like, we're not against the LBG community. Pure Survival. We love everybody over here. These two little motherfuckers are grown right now. Pure Survival. So if they want to go together, then they can go together. They can kiss and spoon and eat ice cream and rub beards as grown men. But it's sick that they were young kids and they were brainwashed into this love affair, into this society where they made it like, look, this is what it is and this is what you need to do. We want you to have a wife in public, but then we really, really want you to give that ass up. Pure Survival. That's what the industry is. They put you, like I said, they will have you. You got a wife. You got all this shit set up. Boom, 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 boom for the general public. And then when you start to spiral out of control, when Justin Bieber got patted down by Diddy Glover. Y'all remember this? Diddy just patted him down a couple months ago. And then Justin Bieber burst out crying, Pure Survival. Out of nowhere, he crying all over the internet. And then he came out and started dating and kissing and making love and bumping and grinding with Jaden Smith. These kids was trained into this. They were trained into giving the Oshkosh moulash and giving up the Oshkosh goulash. And where did that come from? Like, where did it come from? Like, you don't walk up on a motherfucker and just start grinding on his ass, Pure Survival. All the friends are just sitting around like, this is what they all do. They all looking, waiting for their turn. Like, oh, I'm going to grind on him next. Pure survival. I'm going to grind on him next. He looked real excited. Oh, they look so wonderful together. Oh, I'm loving Jaden's new little hairstyle. Look like a motherfucking plant. Pure survival. Like, this was just a normal thing, you know? And like I said, Justin's wife forgave him. Shout out to Justin Bieber's wife. She knew that he was going through confusion. He was going through confusion. And that kiss looked very passionate. Like he kissed him on the neck, like, oh, and it looked like motherfucking Justin Bieber like fell asleep in Jaden's arms. It's like they just the motherfucker just went to sleep. Is it too late now to say sorry? But I miss him more than just your body. You know what I mean? But like I said, I understand the confusion during survival. It's not their fault. And I'm not going to let y'all say that. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep reminding everyone.
Kim, tell me about your photo shoot with
This
Justin.
inappropriate moment where fucking Kris Jenner was sitting there trying to talk Kim to finesse Justin Bieber. Shout out to the 1,100 people. For the people who didn't see this, listen to this. Mother.
Kim, tell me about your photo shoot with Justin.
Oh my god, it was so much fun.
What shoot did you do?
I did a shoot in the Bahamas with Justin Bieber.
How old is Justin?
16. During the shoot, Justin said, "Oh, I have a nickname for you." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Cougar."
Does he have a crush on you?
Why would Kris Jenner say, does he have a crush on you after your daughter just said that that boy was 16? Please tell me that. Pure survival. This is why you're going down, ma'am. Because you had to be a part of this whole organization. The moment she said that Justin, you know, she said something about Justin called her a cougar, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And he said he was 16. You should have been like, oh, you better back the fuck up off that little boy, pure survival. No, you didn't even say nothing. You went right to the next question and said, oh, he got a crush on you? Like, they weird as
Kim,
fuck.
tell me about your photo shoot with Justin.
Oh my god, it was so much fun.
What shoot did you do?
I did a shoot in the Bahamas with Justin Bieber.
How old is Justin?
16. During the shoot, Justin said, "Oh, I have a nickname for you." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Cougar."
Does he have a crush on you?
I have no idea.
Do you have a crush on him? Yeah, Kim.
She said, do he have a crush on you or some shit? She said, I have no idea. And then Kris Jenner asked Kim Kardashian, do you have a crush on him? Do you have a crush on a baby that's 16, 15 years old? And then after that, she took that little boy to the Virgin Islands. Pure survival. This is, we're surviving the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. Like I said, my Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back. We must keep updated with all this stuff that's going on in the industry. These people must be exposed. We want to know everybody that's on these motherfucking tapes, pure survival. And we don't want it just to be Diddy Glover going to jail. All of y'all need to pay. Smash that like button. This was pure stone cold Kardashian survival.